bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. The nationality bill has been passed into law in the Knesset, declaring that only Jews have the right of self-determination in the country. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said following the vote, "This is a defining moment in the annals of Zionism and the history of the State of Israel." The law, which was passed in the Knesset 62 to 55 following a fierce debate, is said to be largely symbolic. However, a representative for the Legal Center for Arab Minority Rights in Israel calls the law a bid to advance ethnic superiority by promoting racist policies. While Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban visited Israel, he and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke at a press conference. Netanyahu affirmed for Orban that Israel is working with Europe in a battle against radical Islam.
We believe that of all the sources of militant Islam, Iran is the greatest threat to our common civilization. And by being here, in this country here, at the front line of the battle against radical Islam, in many ways, Israel is defending Europe.
During his trip, Orban said that Budapest has struggled for a balanced and fair attitude toward Israel in the international community. He went on to say that Hungary has always been the country that Israel could count on in UN and EU votes. A terror squad launching incendiary balloons was attacked by the Israeli Air Force. One Palestinian is reported to have been killed, 3 others wounded. A short time later, 2 mortar shells were sent from southern Gaza at IDF forces, and IDF responded with tank fire at a Hamas observation post. An IDF statement said they will continue to act with greater strength against terror activities led by Hamas. 14 fires broke out due to the terror kites and balloons prior that day to the IAF strike. The defense establishment reportedly said there have been further signs that Hamas's political and military wing do intend to halt those terror kites and balloons. Both Egypt and the UN envoy to the Middle East, Nikolai Mladenov, warned that continued use of the incendiary devices would provoke Israel into a war in Gaza. And a group of Jewish youth from the Yitzhar settlement in the West Bank threw stones and injured border police this week. 3 were arrested for stone throwing, 1 for suspicion of assaulting a police officer. No information on what prompted that attack. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.